Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm fucking alive!
Everyone, I'm finally awake after 3 years of being locked up in my cryogenic sleep chamber in China, and I have a question for you. Have you ever wanted to own your own country, rule over people, become a dictator? If so, I have the perfect game for you, Tropico 4. Tropico 4, at its core, is a dictator simulator. I don't really know how to go over the game without really just kind of taking you through what I do. So the first thing I always do is oppress one group of people. And every time I oppress a group of people, it's always the same people. I always choose to oppress the environmentalists. So the first thing you're going to do is activate nuclear testing, which will explode a nuke outside your island. Then what I do is I'll just set up a few logging camps here and there, really strip the island of its natural resources. The one thing about this game is that you have ups and downs. Sometimes your budget will be really high, sometimes your budget will be really low. So the ways of getting money in this game is through buildings and also just exporting things through your dock. But there's actually another way, which is tourism. Tourism is probably the most profitable way. There's also other things you have to worry about, like housing for people. Just set up a few, shit Soviet block buildings. One thing about this game is that each person has their own job, salary. It's a pretty typical city builder, but just kind of the flavor of this game gives it an interesting twist. And everyone always has specific traits, specific happiness. They kind of need all of these qualities to be as high as possible. Unfortunately, this person's an environmentalist. That means we'll have to just kill him. There's a lot of different things you can do with these edicts. There's the China Development Aid, which is my favorite. This invites 100 Chinese immigrants to your island. Keep in mind your island starts off with 60, 70, 50. To deal with rebels, just spam bunkers and just make sure you have enough armories for the generals. I wonder what's going on in here.
What's your favorite part of your job? Watching the light be released from living creature.
Time to talk.
Nothing happened to anyone. He does not exist. He does not exist.
giggity giggity, giggity goo.